How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Bobby's Boys. Today is going to be a double header against Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final. Before we talk about the team, let's have a little look at our run in the Champions League. The other semi-final, of course, is Juventus against Roma, so we will be playing an Italian team in the final. Our journey began all the way in Group H, right back at the start of the season, of course, with Milan, Ajax and Qarabag. 6 games played, 5 games won. The only game we lost is against AC Milan. But there's no shame in that, really, because we did qualify. After Group H, we then moved to the first knockout round, which was against Barcelona. I'm sure you can remember. We went through on away goals. I didn't even realise we'd won, but we qualified nonetheless. After Barcelona, of course, it was the quarter-final against Porto. And we actually lost the second leg. I played our second 11 in this game, and to be honest, they didn't perform. None of them were match fit. But it doesn't matter. We won the first leg 6-0 anyways. So that brings us to the semi-final against Inter Milan. Now let's have a look and see the 11 who will be taking on the Italian giants that are Inter Milan. So this is going to be the 11 for our match today. Costanzo in goal, Emerton right back, Ferdinand, Hofland, Ian Hart left back, Kaka on the right, Van der Vaart, Riquelme in the middle with Robert on the left, Shearer and Olise up front. No real surprises in this 11. The only name we're missing is of course Kieran Dyer, and unfortunately he's picked up a bit of an injury. He's out for the next 5 to 10 days, so he might even miss the second leg too. But Kaka is no slouch. He's played incredibly well this season. His attributes have been improving all the time. 19 goals in 29 starts, 21 appearances. That's not half bad for a right midfielder. So as our game is against Inter, let's have a little look and see who their main players are. Of course, you'll recognise all of the names on the screen, I'd hope anyways. They have Clarence Seedorf, centre midfield, world-class midfielder, and I would have to agree, brilliant attributes all around. 100 recommended from my scouts, so I should try and sign him, but I'm not going to. Just can't afford him. Of course, they have Recoba up front as well. Absolute legend of a player from back in the day. He was phenomenal. His mentals don't actually look that good, but these technicals here, 18 finishing, 18 dribbling, you can't really afford to give him too many chances. However, what is surprising with Inter Milan is if you scroll down a little bit here, you will see Ronaldo, not even on the bench. He's played 1 game all season. And you can see that he's agreed a transfer. Where to, I hear you ask? Well, he's coming to Newcastle. Next season, Ronaldo will be up front alongside Olise with Shearer as well, if he's still around. But what a player this guy is. We won't see him in today's game, though. And by the looks of it, we won't be seeing Christian Vieri either. He's not even on the bench either, and this guy is phenomenal. Anyways, enough about their phenomenal players. We have our own, and hopefully we will get them beat. Let's head to the game and see how we perform. Same rule applies as last time. We'll play the game in 3D, as it is arguably Newcastle United's biggest ever game. I'm hoping to get a victory in the first leg, of course, with us being at home. And with our possession being above 50%, it looks like we are having the better of it. But yet to see any highlights. Here we go, our first highlight. 22 minutes. Robert now on the left-hand side. What can he do from here? Driving inside. Plays it to Olise, but it's cleared by Karoba. Picked up by us, though. Riquelme, back to full fitness now. Shearer, Van der Vaart, Robert. Kaka's through. Kaka's there. 1-on-1. He pokes it home. Bottom corner. 20th goal of the season. It's 1-0. Kaka's there. What a player. Future Ballon d'Or winner, this guy, you know. As you can see in the replay, lovely, silky passing. One-touch stuff by us. Robert plays it through to Kaka. Pokes it home. Happy days. 1-0. What a great start to the game that is. Going 1-0 up nice and early. Kaka in that inverted winger role. Oh, here we go. Throw in. Olise launches it in. Robert wins the header, but Toldo catches it. What a goalkeeper Toldo was. With Robert now on the left-hand side. Honestly, I do think this is the best 11 I've ever had on Football Manager. Alan Shearer in the middle of the pitch now. Got Emerton on the right on the overlap, but he doesn't play it to him. He plays it down to Kaka. What can he do from here? To the byline, pulls it back to Shearer. Not in Shearer's natural position out wide, but he crosses it in. Riquelme is there, and he pokes it home. It's 2-0 within half an hour. This couldn't have went any better so far. Yeah, we see the replay. Kaka drawing in the defender there. Gives it to Shearer. Not known for his crossing ability, of course, but he whips that ball in. Riquelme's there, off the shin. Bottom corner, 2-0. Within half an hour, 2-0 up at home in the Champions League semi-final. Could this be the year we win the Champions League? Obviously, it's our first year entering it in this save. And I must say, we are looking like nailed-on favourites at the moment. Coming close to half-time, and what a first half this is. 2-0. I would have taken this. In fact, I would have snatched your hands off if you'd offered me this at half-time before the game. What a half. Thrilled with the boys. Well done, boys. Very impressed. Keep it up. Let's start the second half and let's get straight back into it. Can we get a third goal? That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Taking 3 goals away to Italy. They would have to do something special to overturn that. As Van der Vaart dispossesses Zanetti, but we lose the ball. Palermo now. Zanetti plays through to Risa. Is that John Allen Risa from Liverpool? Maybe, who knows. Costanzo clears it to, again, nobody really. Javier wins the 50-50. Victor Sanchez now. Driving forward. Vieri, what a little back heel that is, but Rio Ferdinand intercepts. Plays the ball up the pitch again to absolutely nobody. We are just forfeiting possession at the moment, but we're all the way back into Milan's goalkeeper. Can we steal the ball from them? Doesn't look likely as Toldo plays a superb pass to Risa. Risa skips past Emerton. He's driving down the wing. Can we stop this cross getting in? We can't. It's delivered. The keeper misses it. It's for Victor Sanchez and he's poked it home. That's Costanzo's first mistake all season. And it happened to come in the semi-final of the Champions League. Oh, let's see how it played out in the replay here. Risa beats his man with ease. Floats in a cross and Costanzo, well, kind of does a backflip. And then Sanchez just pokes it home. Not the best start to the second half, but you know, we move. Just under an hour gone, and I'm just going to shout at the team here, just to encourage them, just that little bit more. If we can get a third goal, that would be ideal. 2-goal cushion, away at Italy. That should be enough to see us through, but we're not getting any chances now. Olosidibe's having a poor game. He's just ticked over to 7 actually, so it's not that bad really, is it? Robert whips it in. Who's there? Nobody. It bounces around everybody, and Boomer clears it. 70 minutes, and I think it's time for a change. Robert is looking exhausted, even though he has played very well. I do think it's time for him to come off. Who do we bring on though? Joe Cole or Ian Robin? We're going to bring on Joe Cole just because of that dribbling ability. Hopefully he can keep the ball a little bit better. He is unpredictable, so hopefully today is the day he comes good. Other than that though, we don't really have much on the bench that can change the game with the injuries we have at the moment. So let's hope Joe Cole is enough. Going up to 80 minutes now. Shearer's exhausted. We might bring on Colcourt. You know what? We will. We'll listen to the assistant. Colcourt comes on. We all know Colcourt loves a goal. Is this his goal now? Ian Hart throws it in. It's intercepted by Inter, but we pick up the second ball. Ian Hart on the left wing there. Played forward, but cleared by Inter Milan. Hoffland should win the header. He does. Riquelme now. Van der Vaart. Look at the space on this right-hand side, but he plays it to Joe Cole instead. It's easily dispossessed. And Seedorf plays it forward now. Recoba with that pace. Oh, he's beat the defender. He's 1-on-1. Oh, he smashed it wide. Nothing to worry about there. We are still positive, but this might be a positive highlight. It should be Lauren Robert on the free kick. Who is it? It's Van der Vaart. Okay, excellent. Van der Vaart, even better. Can he put us 3-1 up? Van der Vaart shoots. Oh, it's saved by Toldo. It was whistling towards the top corner, but Toldo plucked it out of the air. And now clears it quickly. Oh, we caught out. It doesn't look like it. Ian Hart basically has a shot. And Toldo will collect. Can we put some pressure on? Toldo clears it. And Palermo wins the header. But we should pick that up. And just keep a hold of the ball now. Short passing as Emerton hoofs it up. But Joe Cole wins it and then loses it. Oh, disaster. It looks like Inter Milan are going to have this highlight. As Conchau keeps running forward. Boomer now inside the box. Shoots early. Just puts it wide. Maybe it's time to come off positive. Let's go to a more balanced approach and just get on some fresh legs in the middle of the pitch because Van der Vaart is exhausted. Let's get him off. Bring on Ian Robin, actually, and put Robin as the Mazzala. and hope that his pace can make a difference in the last 5 minutes. 86 minutes, Costanzo hoofs up the goal kick after Recoba shot there, and it's easily collected by Inter. And Boomer now on that left wing, driving forward. Kaka's getting caught out of position a little bit, playing a little bit too inverted, ironically. As Concha's wide open at the back there, he's put home. But the referee has his flag up over here. It looks like it's offside. Oh my days. Oh my days, I can't be dealing with this. I was hoping for a nice easy victory. VAR coming in now. He should be offside. Goal disallowed. Happy days. I'll take the 2-1. Let's drop back to cautious and hope to stay out the game, as we have a highlight instantly after. Inter Milan throw it in. Ian Hart heads clear. Call court now. Only Olusedebi ahead of him. Call court. What can he do? Can he find Olusedebi? He can't. But look at all the players pushing forward. Robin plays it through. Kaka's there. 1-on-1. Can he make it win? What a save that is by Toldo. Can he make it win? That's not English. Can he score to seal the game? That's what I should have said. Anyways, Riquelme with the resulting corner. Whips it in now towards Call Court, but Toldo saves again. Final few minutes, and there's another throw in from Olusedebi. Launches it in the box, but Materazzi heads clear, but Olusedebi collects. Drives it in low. Call Court stays, smashes it in. It's 3-1. Is he onside? It looks like he was. Yep, it's definitely going to count. It's 3-1. Call Court loves a goal. Absolutely loves it. Launched in the throw in by Olusedebi there. Collects the second ball. Call Court is miles offside, but the ball is played backwards, so he's onside. Fires it in. 3-1. There's the 2-goal cushion. Spoke too soon. There's a highlight straight after the goal. And Inter Milan have it with Materazzi now. Zanetti in the middle. Materazzi again plays a lovely crossfield ball, but it's cut out by Ian Hart. He plays it early up to Olusedebi, who collects it. He kind of beats his man. Not really, he tackles him, but he collects the second ball. Olusedebi now in the corner is tackled by Zanetti, but Olusedebi collects it again. What can he do from here? Crosses it in. Riquelme is there, but Inter Milan head clear, and the counter-attack could be on. We've pushed way too many players forward here. It looks like it's 4-on-4 as Boomer drives forward, shoots early. Costanzo should catch. He does. Take your time. You know what? Let's time waste. Introduce some time wasting, boys. Take your time. Slow things down. Take some time. And let's see the game out. And there we have it. A 3-1 victory at home against Inter Milan. That will do very nicely. We do have a Premier League game against Blackburn in between, but I'll just tell you the full-time score before our next match against Inter. So happy with that first leg win. Puts us in a great position for that second leg. The game against Blackburn ended in a 4-2 victory, so the invincible run is still on. We were actually 2-1 down at half time, but Riquelme, Olusedebi and Laurent Robert came on and changed the game. The second game of the episode, though, is the second leg against Inter Milan. We are away in Italy, and if we win, we will be playing against another Italian team, as Juventus and Roma are in the other semi-final. Let's have a look at the 11 who will hopefully bring the victory home. So the 11 isn't a surprise. Costanzo, Emerton, Ferdinand Hoffland and Ian Hart make up the back five. Very strong there. Kaka on the right, Van der Vaart, Riquelme in the middle, Laurent Robert on the left, Shearer and Olusedebi up front. Robert is a little bit fatigued, so potentially he'll be coming off at some stage, but by that time hopefully the tie is dead and buried. Let's get into the game and see how we perform away in Italy. We're going to keep the positive mentality in the hope that we can pick up an early away goal. Let's get into the game though and see how we do. So here we have it then, the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. Of course we have a 3-1 lead from the first leg, and we're hopeful just to get that one away goal just to make sure the tie is sorted. But Inter Milan have the first highlight. George Gatos, I don't think that's how you say it, but he's dribbling through our defence. He shoots early. Costanzo saves and Hoffland hurriedly scrambles it clear. Straight after that, we have another highlight. Van der Vaart in the middle there. Plays the ball through to Olusedebi. 1-on-1. Can he put it in? He dinks the goalkeeper. He puts it in. 60th goal of the season. That's the away goal we wanted. Newcastle fans are dancing in jubilation. I'm dancing away in my office right now. It is 1-0. Olusedebi has put us within touching distance of the Champions League final. What a great touch that is. Dinks it over Toldo in goal. Happy days, 1-0. 15 minutes gone and Inter Milan have the highlight. Pretty much straight after our goal. Victor Sanchez on the right hand side there. What can you do from here? Ian Hart looks like he's fouled him. That's going to be a penalty. The commentator says it looked harsh, but knowing this year's game, it's definitely a penalty. The VAR will check it, and of course, they'll say it is a penalty. There we go. Shock horror. Who is going to step up for Inter Milan? That is the question. Who is this guy? It is Materazzi. Interesting choice. Materazzi runs up to the penalty, shoots, and he's blazed it over. Oh my days. What a let off that is. Why is Materazzi taking the penalty when you've got Vieri, Seedorf, all of these guys on the pitch? Outrageous decision. What's his penalty taking? Let's have a look. His penalty taking is 20. So there you go. That's why he was picked. Apparently 20 out of 20 means you never miss. But he did. So that is a little bit of good fortune for us. Anyways, 25 minutes and Materazzi's on a free kick now. Milito, Materazzi. Great pairing at centre-back, these two players, by the way. Seedorf, Zanetti plays it forward to Vieri. Coming out wide with the ball there. Vieri plays it across to Palermo, who loses out there, but Shearer gives it away to Cordoba. Milito now. Inter Milan keeping possession nicely, playing it back to their goalkeeper. Just patiently looking for that opening as Toldo launches it up. And that should be a turnover. It is. Ian Hart collects Riquelme. Ian Hart plays it over the top early. Olusegun beats his man with pace. He's 1-on-1 again. Olusegun shoots. He puts it in the bottom corner. That's 2-0. 5 on an aggregate. We are going to the Champions League final. Oh my days. What an assist that is by Ian Hart. 2-0. Get in. Before 30 minutes again. It's like the first leg repeated. Riquelme lays it off to Ian Hart. First time, launches it up about 50 yard past there. Olusegun, a few touches out his feet, outside of his right butt, curls it into the bottom corner. 2-0. Now, regardless of this game, I think we should be incredibly proud of what we've achieved with this team. Obviously, the team is full of supermen, absolute heroes of the game, but to be competing in the Champions League for the first season within this save and to be within touching distance of winning it, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased with how this save has gone. Couldn't imagine in my wildest dreams that we would be Premier League champions, almost invincible, and in the Champions League final. But maybe I'm talking too early as Georgianios shoots from miles away, but it went wide. So maybe I wasn't speaking too early. Maybe this team is the greatest team of all time. Maybe I am talking rubbish. But I guess we'll find out in the Champions League final if we make it. But we still have another half to go. So far so good though. 11 shots taken, 5 on target. We're playing very well. Now my only concern is the fitness of some of these boys up in the top end of the pitch here. Robert is exhausted. In fact, we'll take him off at 60 minutes now. He wasn't fit before the game. He's done his job in this game. Bring him off. Bring on Ian Robin on that left-hand side. I just trust him more than Joe Cole at this point. Just over an hour gone, and Inter Milan have brought on Recoba up front. Great play as Riquelme whips in the corner. Shearer's there, powers it in. Big Alan Shearer, 36th goal of the season. What a header. Oh my days, he scored at the San Siro again. Being a Newcastle fan, I remember when he scored against Inter Milan many years ago. In I think a 2-2 draw maybe. I can't actually remember the result, but I remember the celebration that Shearer had. Oh my days, it's 3-0. The Champions League final could be coming to Newcastle. Final 10 minutes coming up now, and it looks like we are in the Champions League final. It's going to take one outrageous comeback by Inter Milan at this stage as we keep pushing forward, hoping to pile on more misery. Van der Vaart now, Ian Robin, plays it out wide to Ian Hart. What can he do from there? Acres of space. Delivers it. Kaka's there. He heads it home. It's 4-0 away from home in the San Siro. We are the best team in Europe. We have to be. We have to be, right? 7-1 on aggregate. This is outrageous. Whoever wins out Juventus and Roma will be bricking it, I'm sure. Ian Hart delivers a great cross there. Kaka, what a header that is. Truly superb. The game's dead. The game's won. The game is finished. With that being said, I think it's time to bring on Colcourt, rest Olosidibe a little bit, and we'll bring on Alberto Solano for Kaka, because Kaka's exhausted. Final couple of minutes, and I'm so pleased we stuck to our guns and started the game positive and kept it positive all the way through. This tactic has worked incredibly well. Don't change it if it's not broken, right? And a 4-0 victory is certainly not broken. What a great result that is. Roma and Juventus are playing in the other semi-final now. Let's see who we will play in the final. Roma are the holders of the Champions League, as we can see up here. So it would be nice to play against those, dethrone them one-on-one. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's continue and see who we will play against. It is Juventus winning 4-1 on aggregate. Looking forward to that game. The battle of the black and whites, huh? Happy days. There it is. There it is. Newcastle to play Juventus in the final. How exciting. Come on. Speaking of exciting, we will have 2 more episodes in this season. We will come back for the Sunderland match and the Arsenal FA Cup final, just to see if we can go the full season unbeaten, and of course to add to our trophy collection. And then the episode after that will be a full episode against Juventus in the Champions League final. Oh my days, what a season this has been. Anyways, if you have enjoyed the episode, please do drop a like. Consider subscribing. I've just hit 10 subscribers, so I'm over the moon with that. So happy. But yeah, if you would like to consider subscribing, that would be fantastic. And have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.